Hello, first years. I just want to give you this special message as we finish the school year. What's been an incredible year. You came into first year, life was full of change, full of transitions, and little did we know on March the 12th that so much in our world and so much in our lives would change. And I know you've done amazing in trying to interact and engage with your teachers since March the 12th, and I want to say to you a very well done for that. So this week in school would have been a great week for all of us because usually it's the week before exams, summer assessments, and usually it's a week where the different year groups come together for prize giving and award ceremonies, and awards are given to students who've really achieved incredibly during the year. I think my message to you is that actually you all deserve a prize for what you have experienced and gone through, and for the endurance and everything that you have basically shown, the resilience that you've shown since this COVID-19 pandemic in our world. So well done and congratulations, and you have finished first year. So I just want to share with you again a little story that I think is important, and I think it's a little story that will take you into second year. And this little story revolves around this little object here, a pencil. And I don't know if you realise, but you've used a pencil a lot of times since you came into first year. Primary school, you've used a pencil, and you'll continue to use a pencil on your journey through school. But there's actually 5 things we can say, interesting enough, about a pencil that applies to the human person. And I'm going to share those 5 things with you now. So the first thing that I want to say about a pencil is that in order for a pencil to work, it has to be held in the palm or in the hand of somebody. And when you came into first year, you had to be held. Think of the prefects who supported you. Think of the teachers, your tutors, your year head, the senior management team, Miss Deany, Mr. Clark, Miss Dargan, Miss Malamphy, the guidance team, Miss Keane, Miss Fox, Mr. Farrell, even myself. Think of the people who held you, and more importantly, think of your parents, the people who you went home every evening and they gave you that bit of guidance, that bit of support, and they held you all year. And particularly in the last number of weeks, I'm sure your families have been holding you. The second thing about a pencil is that it has an eraser on top, a rubber, and when we make mistakes, that's the beauty about a pencil, we can just turn the pencil upside down and rub out our mistakes. And I'm sure this year you have made mistakes, and you will continue to make mistakes, but the beauty about mistakes is that we can always rub them out, start afresh. The third thing about a pencil, and this pencil actually is a new pencil, so it doesn't have it, but in order for this pencil to work, it needs to be sharpened. So the pencil needs to be sharpened, it needs to grow. And I think this year for you guys in particular has been an incredible journey of growth and learning, and this journey to become better people, this journey of discovery, learning about yourself, learning about new skills, learning how to adapt, particularly in the last couple of weeks, learning how to adapt to the new normal of trying to be together but at the same time being apart. All that has made you better people. It has sharpened you. And you will continue to be sharpened as you go into second year and third year and fourth year and fifth year and sixth year. And please God, graduate then in 5 years' time. The next thing about a pencil, and I suppose it's important to remember, is that its deepest essence of a pencil lies within. And that's the lead of a pencil. And without the lead of a pencil is no good. You can throw it in the bin. It's not fit for purpose. And like the pencil, your deepest essence lies within you. Who you really are, who you really want to be, is inside of you. And again, you've maybe had time in these weeks to think about that big question: who am I really? And I know, the different gifts and talents that you brought with you into first year. They would have been celebrated earlier in the year at Friendship Week concerts, and different talent concerts, and different, things that you would have done on the sports fields, on the public speaking fields, in maybe class. All those different talents is what makes you you. And there is only one you. And remember that you are born an original, so you don't die a copy. I think we learned that on our first year retreat. So the deepest essence of a person lies inside them. And the last thing about a pencil that's really interesting again is that when we write with a pencil will always leave a mark. And you have left a mark. You have left an impression on us as a school community this year, even in these challenging times, and how you've been able to cope with those challenges. You have left a mark. You've left a mark on your family. You've left a mark on your friends, maybe in the little things that you even did without realising it. And you will continue to leave your mark. So always remember those things. Take them with you in your journey of life. And I wish you and your family every blessing. I wish you a safe and a happy summer, whatever the summer will be for each and every one of us. And I look forward to seeing you again, please God, when the school reopens sometime, when we're told it's safe to open and safe to return to school. I look forward to seeing you all in person and continuing with you on your journey. So be safe and God bless.